In version 4.6, we are getting two new artifact sets, Fragment of Harmonic Whimsy and Unfinished Reverie. In this video, I will go over these two sets, explain how they work and who could use them. Keep in mind that I am using a time machine and nothing in this video is official yet, and there may be changes and adjustments made to these artifacts before release. We are getting the live stream next week though, so until then, nothing is 100% confirmed and all information in this video is only up to date as of the making of this video. With that out of the way, the Fragment of Harmonic Whimsy's 2-piece bonus gives an 18% attack increase, and the 4-piece bonus activates when the current bond of life on your character increases or decreases, increasing damage dealt by 18%, up to a maximum of 3 stacks, which is 54% damage bonus. 54% damage bonus is a lot of stats. This set will be amazing on characters who can reliably gain and stack a bond of life. Currently, there is only Arlecchino who can gain a bond of life from her kit. And for Arlecchino, this is going to be a very strong set, her best in slot. In a vaporized team, this set is about 5% better than the next best set, which is Gilded Dreams. In a Chevreuse Overload team, this set only gets better, around 7% better than Gladiator's Finale. When comparing this set to Gladiator's Finale on Arlecchino, while Gladiator's gives the same 2-piece bonus and a 35% damage bonus to normal attacks, Fragment of Harmonic Whimsy, on the other hand, can give up to 54% damage bonus not limited to normal attacks. While there is a 19% damage bonus difference between both sets, Fragment of Harmonic Whimsy is not that much better than Gladiator's because Arlecchino herself gains a lot of damage bonus from her kit and weapon if you're using it, making the bonus damage percent you can gain not that effective. Fragment of Harmonic Whimsy is going to be Arlecchino's best in slot, and if you want to make your Arlecchino as strong as possible, then this set is going to be the way to go. However, other sets like Gladiators and Gilded Dreams are not that far off, and you could definitely use them instead. But aside from Arlecchino, who else can use this set? Well, the short answer is nobody. Currently, there are a few ways of gaining a bond of life. Weapons such as the Fontaine Craftables Flowing Purity and Finale of the Deep, Arlecchino's signature weapon, and some enemies who can give you a bond of life once you get hit by them. Getting hit by some enemies is not a very reliable way to stack the set bonus. The Fontaine Craftable weapons give a bond of life upon doing a specific action, such as using your skill, and requires healing to remove, and once removed, give bonus stats. While you could use this set with a Fontaine Craftable weapon, you won't really have a reliable way of stacking it without healing and clearing the bond of life away. Even though healing the bond of life will activate the set bonus, it will only activate a few stacks, which will clear away within 6 seconds. Overall, aside from Arlecchino, this set is not really viable on anyone else, and even if you try and make it work, it is going to be very inconsistent and unreliable. However, we might be getting new characters in the future who can use this mechanism, or someone like Furina, who enables this set to be used on many characters, like she did with Marechaussee Hunter. Moving on to the second set, Unfinished Reverie. This set's 2-piece bonus gives an 18% attack increase, and as for the 4-piece bonus, you start at a 50% damage bonus when you're not in combat. If this damage bonus decreases while you're in combat, leaving combat for 3 seconds will reset the damage bonus to 50%. When you enter combat, if for 6 seconds there are no burning enemies, the starting 50% damage bonus will decrease by 10 every second until it reaches 0. If there are burning enemies, you will gain back the lost damage bonus by 10% every second until you return to the starting value of 50% damage bonus. Additionally, this set also works off-field. To sum it up, you start at a 50% damage bonus. If there are no burning enemies, you lose the bonus. If there are burning enemies, you maintain the bonus. Burning is the reaction you get when Dendro and Pyro react. If you are playing a burning team, this set will be very strong. But this reaction is not that strong since it has a rather weak multiplier. However, burning applies a Pyro aura onto enemies as long as the burning lasts, enabling you to make reactions with this Pyro aura. An example team of this is Burn Melt. This team utilizes the burning aura and uses a cryo DPS to deal melt damage. These teams are strong if you play them well, and in my own experience quite unique and fun to play. Cryo characters that work in melt team comps such as Ganyu can also work in burn melt comps. In Ganyu's case, this new set will be her best in slot in a burn melt team, around 5% better than Wanderer's Troop. As for your Pyro character, if you care about their damage, Unfinished Reverie will also be their best in slot. The same also goes if you're using a Dendro damage dealer instead in a burning team. But, for example, if you're using Dea in a burn melt team with a Cryo DPS, using a supporting set like Tenacity will give your team more damage. Let's look at another scenario where your Cryo damage dealer can also use Marechaussee Hunter. Wriothesley can be played in a burn melt team comp and can use Marechaussee Hunter without Furina. In such a scenario, Marechaussee Hunter is still better, around 3% better. Overall, if you're playing a burning team with a Pyro damage dealer, this set will be very strong. If you're playing a burning team and utilizing the Pyro aura to deal other reactions, the damage dealer triggering the other reactions can use this set, and it's likely for this set to be their best in slot, unless they can use Marechaussee Hunter. A decent set for burning teams, but not really necessary to farm unless you want to maximize your damage. In conclusion, both of these sets serve very specific characters and teams. Fragment of Harmonic Whimsy only works for one character at the moment, while Unfinished Reverie serves the burning niche. If used with the correct characters and teams, both of these sets are strong, but definitely not necessary to farm. But we might be getting more characters in the future that can use these sets. In the meantime though, these are really niche sets, like we've been receiving in the later patches of each major version. And that's all from this video, a short one, but not really one that has to be any longer than this. Thank you for making it till the end, and thank you for watching.